What's up, everyone? This is the raw truth coming at you with part three. I didn't speak the titles of part one. I didn't speak the titles of part two. I'm not going to speak the titles of part three, but you'll see the titles on the screen. You'll see the titles on the screen. Uh, I'm going to get back with this. Get back with this with the breakdown here. And so now the black woman, has had her fill with all these bad boys and have gotten children like crazy. But remember, the thing that sparked the topic was by what? By the Obsidian Media Network. The Obsidian Files, I love to call it. And the question was, not the question, the statement was, it's not our responsibility to mentor your thug spawn. And the reason why more likely he was saying this is getting to the heart or getting to the feelings of it. Why people are just sick and tired of it because, you have to understand that when black women say, well, if you want me and love me, you got to take my full package. To me, that's not fair. Why? Because it's forcing me to take care of something you lay down to create. I didn't create it with you. If I or any man lay down with you and create something, let them be the one to take care of it. It shouldn't be the fault of decent men or good men. And we're the ones that women come to whenever they're used up already. See, the good men get the damage. They get the damage. While the men who are damaged, they get the goods. How about that? Damage goods, goods damage. See, oxymoron right there, don't you think? It's kind of fun. That's a good saying though, but it's a walking contradiction. So basically, that's selfish. Not understand what the Obsidian media, social media network is saying that we shouldn't be responsible for your thug spawn. We shouldn't be responsible for any kid that you make. You know why? You can't use this. See, brothers, listen. Do not let these black women use this. Well, I was taken advantage of where I was vulnerable because they find all the energy to say no to us. I need to understand, brothers. They find all these energies to say no to us. When we go approach a woman, regardless of what we say, their minds is already made up. We seem nice to them. We're seem so sweet to them. So we're friend zone to them. We're their teddy bear when something goes wrong. Whenever they're feeling down, they want to deal with us to pump them up. But then they're not coming into our arms. Damn the sex. The hell with the sex. You know what I'm saying? I could say fuck the sex. I'm not talking about the sex, when it comes to black women. Leave the sex out of it. Black woman, you open up your legs to all these no good men, but you cannot open up your arms to a decent brother that actually care about you. You can't even open up your heart, your mind to a man that may have love you and give you the love you never had. You can't even open up your heart, but yet you gonna open up your legs for these bad boys, get run through like crazy, have 2, 3, 4, 15 kids, and now that's when you want to go to a good man because now he has saved up his nest egg. And I'm starting to see a lot where decent men or good men who've been rejected by women. Now these women that rejected them are coming to them, and they're coming to them with children. Why in the hell should he have to spend his nest egg raising what you created on purpose? Men didn't take. Now, did some women taken advantage of? I could say some, but the vast majority of black women, you know what you doing. Come on now. Brothers, they know what they doing. I speak on the transition a lot. And here's the transition. I'm gonna put in the description box. Boyce Watkins, he did an interview with this lady, and Boyce Watkins was going on. He was playing the devil's advocate, or not. Forget the devil's advocate. Can I say that? Yeah, the devil's advocate, and he was playing the part of supporting black women while a black woman herself was listening to Boyce Walker. And you should see this interview. It's real funny because Boyce Walker was laying it down. The brother get himself an education. He's going to do right, keep his nose clean, and he's going to be romantic. He's going to come with chivalry, and he was speaking this chivalry. He was speaking this chivalry like crazy, and the black woman had to tell him that's not what these women want. These women, they want they quick now. They want they quick now. What do you mean? They want they quick now. They want a man who knows how to flip $5, make $5 and to make it $500. You know what I'm saying? Boys who go to school or men who go to school to try and keep their nose clean has to learn that the right way, not the way of these bad boys. See, these bad boys, they know how to make their money, so they get the flashy cars, they get the flashy outfits, they ride in the flashy cars, they get money like crazy. They have five different guys, one to paying each bill, so they're living comfortably. They're having babies like crazy, and they get mad and put them on child support. They teach them a lesson, you know what I'm saying? But now the children is going to turn 18 and their benefits is about to run out. Those same guys that used to have sex with them or fuck them all the time don't want to be with them. Why? Because they're so loose and stuff like that. So now these are the same women who are making their way back to the men that they rejected. These are the same women who are making their way back to the men that they had disdainment for and didn't even like and didn't even care for. These are the same women now that are just making their back to the men that they didn't give a shit about in the first damn place. So now the guy who's now looking like, oh my goodness, these women are starting to love me, he realizes, nah, they don't really love me. But see, I've been lonely for 15 years. I've been lonely for 20 years. I only had two dates in the last 30 years. I have been teased, ripped on by every single guy who's telling me he was going out with women every single week, having threesome with women every single week. So he's getting play, he's getting love, he's getting everything from these women, but I ain't getting shit. I don't want to be lonely no more, so I guess I have to. Now when he starts saying I guess I have to, the good men and decent men are being beaten down by you black women. How do you feel? They have been beaten down so much and they lonely, and the good Lord himself said it's not good for a man to be alone. And he right about that. So instead of, saying, okay, I'm just gonna remain alone until something better come, no, he goes and settles for you. Now he has to take care of kids that is not his. And it's not fair because the same men that you said no to, the same men, the excuses that you give black women, I don't feel you in my life, I don't see you in my life, you're not suitable, you're not compatible, you're not comparable, shut the hell up because that same system made you whores. Yes, it did. Over 64% of black women got kids by two or more different fathers. So if it's over 64%, that means the vast majority of black women, you are whores. Just admit it. We are nothing but a communities of whores. And what do whores bring forth? Bastard ass children. And we wonder why the children are the way that they are. And you got to understand this too. It's not only a physical birth when that children, but it's also a spiritual birth. Why is it a spiritual birth? Because whatever characteristic is in that mother, mainly the characteristics in that father, is going to come out in that children. Children are tellers for what goes on in the house. Children are the mirrors of what's really going on in the house. You see children acting a damn fool, check their house. I guarantee damn well to you it's the mother acting a damn fool. The reason why he's acting a damn fool or she's acting a damn fool. I guarantee damn well to you the mother got a no good thug in there teaching that little boy how not to care. I guarantee damn well to you. Why? Because it's the number one to harm a child is parent, a relative, or a family friend. It's always somebody close. So when you're looking at these children acting a doggone fool on the street, look at the parents. That's the black woman because over 74% of the homes is fatherless. So you're going to have to look at the black woman and then look at the black woman who she with. Her thug boyfriend beating and killing her kids and Yeah, watch Tommy Sotomayor sites. He got tons of videos on that. Black woman dealing with men, and next thing you know it, that man is checking her daughter out, and her daughter only 13 years old. Uh-oh. Can't you see what's going on? Our children are being raised traumatized, and when you traumatize somebody so much, and you not care and you neglect them so much, they begin to develop a heart that is the most dangerous on this earth. Because see, as much as these Crips and Bloods is marching, like in my video Baltimore hypocrisy protest, as much as they marching, they don't give a damn about life, because they'll take your life in seconds. As a matter of fact, black folks is taking lives in Philadelphia, but they protest about Mike Brown and Trayvon Martin. You used to see them in full force. Black Lives Matter, black men, we love black men, but yet go home and kill your own friend, or kill somebody in the street. And most of the murders is because of a black woman wouldn't shut her damn mouth. So who was these murderers? Those are the thug spawn. You know what I'm saying? And to get back to that spirit thing that I was talking about earlier, whatever attitude or bad habits that's in that man will wind up normally being in that child. So if that black man killed somebody, he more likely can be a murderer. I'm saying more likely. Is there times where that didn't happen? Sure, I'm not going to say it didn't. I'm not going to say it didn't at all. But you got to understand that whatever the characteristics that make up that man will be the characteristics that make up that son. That's why a lot of sons are not caring, because he had a father that didn't teach him how to care. Not only that, even in that father's absence, it's still part of that spirit, because the black woman has sacrificed what? She has sacrificed the quality of a man and traded that into morals and responsibilities and for a thug and for bad boys. And once she did that and have all these children, that should be her shame. She should have to struggle. I get sick and tired of seeing NBA players with they single mothers talk about she had to work 4 jobs. Well, your mom was a whore. Of course, let her work 4 jobs. Don't a man has to work 4 jobs to take care of his kids? Because man, right now, who has to work 2 or 3 jobs because child support is kicking his ass. So wait a minute, it's okay to have his ass kicked, but the black woman's had her ass kissed. No, both need an ass kicking. Black women don't get a pass with me. They got a pass for 40 years. For 40 years, they got a pass. Now all of this exposure is coming out on them. Now they're getting mad and they're getting upset and they saying bashing black women. But the second that you open up your legs and have sex with a bad boy black woman, brothers, I know you agree with me. She bashed herself because she didn't do it with a husband that was worthy. She didn't do it with that. Nah. No, no, no. As soon as she had two or more kids by two or more different fathers, she bashed herself because she made herself a whore. I'm just reporting it. Folks like me is reporting it. And that's why sisters are getting mad. So no, it's not fair for us to mentor their thug spawn. It's not fair. It's not fair to me who have no kids, who sit up there and been through the ridicule, me being teased, being put down because I haven't had sex in over 8 years and stuff. It's not fair for me to go move right in and start taking care of kids that aren't mine when she should have been pure herself. And there's way more men taking care of kids that aren't his than there is deadbeats. We have to pick up the slack, and we have to pick up everything because of the choices of our women, and that's not fair in itself. So I understand why the Obsidian Media Network made this video, because it was right on point. You know, because taking care of your spawn thugs means what? We're not holding you accountable. We're not holding you responsible for what you did, black woman. But you quick to hold a brother responsible, but you yourself don't. don't want to be held responsible. Part four coming up. The raw truth coming at you.